Hey everybody. So yesterday we were working with customary units and converting units of length using feet, yards, inches, even miles. Today we're going to stay in customary units, but instead of units of length, we're going to be talking about units of, hey, that's not what I wanted, capacity. And when we think of capacity, think of volume. How much stuff can fit in a area? Okay? We could put volume as using these units. For example, we have a gallon. Like if I got a gallon of milk. A gallon is a unit of capacity. There's 1 gallon of milk in that container. And the other units that we have gallons, quarts, pints, cups, and fluid ounces. Fluid ounces. And one way that we can remember these conversions is by using gallon man. And what you see on your page right there is gallon man. We have one body, and that's the gallon part. That would be the gallon. And in that gallon, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 quarts. Okay? And in each one of those quarts, we have 2 pints. So in a gallon, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints. So in 1 gallon, there are 4 quarts, 8 pints, and 16 cups. In 1 quart, make sure you're writing this down with me, there are 2 pints. And 1 pint equals 2 cups. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16 cups in 1 gallon. Gallon man shows us all of the different conversions from a gallon into 1 gallon equals 4 quarts equals 8 pints equals 16 cups. But it can also show us what's in a quart. In 1 quart, there are 2 pints. And 1 pint, if we look at his fingers here, in 1 pint we have 2 cups, 2 of those little blue fingers connected to it. So this is one way that you can see the conversions. Another way, you don't have this slide in your notes, but just draw it on the page with me. Another way is with the big G. So let's make a big G. And that stands for gallon. And in 1 gallon, there are 4 quarts. Four quarts. Let's make this first quart a little bit bigger. We're not going to be done with that quart. And in each quart, we have 2 pints. And in each pint, we have 2 cups. Little C's inside those P's. Okay? One gallon equals 4 quarts equals 8 pints equals 16 cups. And unfortunately, this is just going to be something that you have to remember. But we have these pictures to kind of help you out. In 1 gallon, there are 4 quarts, 8 pints, and 16 cups. All of those are equal. So let's try let's just look at these. What would be reasonable for each of these? Think about it. Should we, for these objects, should we label them as gallons, quarts, pints, cups, or fluid ounces? Remember, fluid ounces, there are 8 in 1 cup, and there are 16 cups in a gallon. Fluid ounces are very small. Try it, see what you can come up with, and which ones you think go where, and then press play on the video and see how you did. All right, pause and label each of these. All right, how'd you do? For this picture of milk, we wouldn't measure that in gallons. We would probably measure that in quarts. That would probably be about 2 quarts of milk in that picture. A fishbowl, however, is pretty big. We would measure a fishbowl in gallons, definitely. An eyedropper, think of how small this is. Think of how little liquid is in here. That would be in fluid ounces, because fluid ounces are a very small measurement. Ben & Jerry's ice cream, what do you call this? A pint. You go to the store and you buy pints of Ben & Jerry's or Halo Top ice cream and eat it on the couch. You don't want to buy a gallon of ice cream to eat for yourself. You might, but you probably shouldn't. A can of Coke would probably be in cups. We could probably go cups or fluid ounces there, but we could definitely say 1.5 cups. That would probably be the easiest. And a container of yogurt, that would be in fluid ounces because it's smaller than a cup. We don't want to work in decimals, so we would just work in fluid ounces. Let's try some conversions, okay? If it would help you, rewrite the exact conversions, but otherwise we have this gallon man here to kind of help you out. And remember, if we're going from a big unit to a small unit, we multiply. Or horse to fly, multiply. If we're going from something big like a horse to something small like a fly, we multiply. And if we're going from something small, a small unit, to a big unit, we divide. Fly to horse, divide of horse. If we're going from something small like a fly to something big like a horse, or from cups to gallons, let's say, cups to pints, you would divide. There's going to be less pints than there would be cups in that capacity. Try these out and let me know if you have any troubles. All right, pause the video. All right, how did you do? Check over your answers. See how you did. Make sure you're being very careful, especially with these types of problems where you have left over. We're going from quarts to gallons. That's a small unit to a big unit, so we're going to divide. So you would have to divide 30 quarts by how many quarts are in a gallon? And that would be 4. There are 4 quarts in 1 gallon. Then 30 divided by 4, you get in evenly 7 times. And you would have 2 as your remainder. So that's the 2 quarts left over. Same for cups to pints. We're going from something small to something big. And there are 2 cups in every pint. So you would divide 7 by 2. 7 divided by 2 goes in evenly 3 times. You would have a remainder of 1. If you have any questions about these, please feel free to come up, join the mini lesson. Even if you got a couple wrong and you don't know why, come up, join the mini lesson. I'll be happy to answer your questions. All right? If you got all of them right, please move on to your practices. Great job. If you're still a little bit unsure, let's do some more practices. All right, everybody, that's it for today. We're going to look a little bit more at these fraction conversions tomorrow. So, great job. If you feel like you need a little bit more practice, come find me, and I'll be happy to go over some more problems with you. If not, move on to your practices. Great job, everybody.